Bafana Bafana coach Carlos Alberto Parreira says his successor will have an easier time preparing the national team for 2010 because he's already done most of the hard work.
The first 2 years to scout, I think we have gone a long way. Now we know exactly, and you from the press, you from the people, you know which are the three main players for every position. Now I'm not saying the work is easier now, but I mean the most difficult work has been already done. It's just to keep the same philosophy, the same way. We don't have to destroy what has been done so far. If we keep the same way, the same philosophy, I'm sure the team has capacity to do well in the World Cup.
Parreira was speaking at a packed press conference at the South African Football Association headquarters south of Johannesburg on Monday, where he officially announced his resignation.
I would say there is no winner in such a decision. I'm not saying that there will be losers, but there's no winners. And it's not good for me to break this contract in the middle of things are going well. It's not good maybe for Safa to miss the coach on the process of building up. But the vision is there, the philosophy is there, and we are going to help and to make sure that the vision and the philosophy will be continued.
Parreira says he was leaving because of his wife's failing health. He plans to return to his family in Brazil next month.
2 years from now, and my family there needs me, especially my wife, they need me near her, together with her. So after 40 years married, 36 years, I cannot say no, and I regret very much that I had to come to this decision.
Asked if his assistant coach, Jairo Leal, who has worked with Parreira for 12 years, should replace him, Parreira says
he doesn't feel much comfortable in being in that position with Bafana Bafana, and he never took any top teams in Brazil, although he has many invitations, and he did well every time he took over. When he took over in Corinthians when I left for the World Cup, he was so successful there. But he doesn't like the daily life of football coaching so many years, so he prefers to stay in the position, and I think in the position he is now, he's one of the best in the world.
With Africa Nations Cup qualifying games approaching in 5 weeks, Safa hopes to find a new head coach by May 6th. Sunday Times soccer writer Bareng Bato Korchas says,
I think that we just have to tell our players that they have to look to the brighter side. If we have to continue with our search, we must find a coach of international repute, somebody who's been involved in this kind of things. And if you really want my personal view on this, let's get Big Phil Scolari. He took over Brazil in 2001 when the national team of Brazil was at its lowest ebb. They had lost to Honduras, for crying out loud. There was only about a year left before the World Cup. He took over, he took them to the World Cup, they won the World Cup. And I'm saying Big Phil is where my money is.